résistance!
This is an outrage!
What do you think of your fan club now, Governor?
Oh, kids, you got to love them.
No self-respecting tyrant would stand for such mockery!
Well, Inspector, you must understand. This is how the locals pay tribute. You see how they offer up their hard-earned groceries. Thank you very much. Please. Oh, you are too kind.
Are you girls completely insane? You just threw tomatoes at the Inspector General of France.
Even the smallest victory is a crucial step toward justice.
It's what the Dragoon would have done.
Because he's, like, smart and stuff.
And if the Dragoon told you a stork delivered you to your parents one fine morning, you'd believe that as well, I suppose.
Thank goodness for the stork.
You're an aristocrat. I don't expect you to understand.
Well, I don't understand your need to die before your 21st birthday.
It's easy to be sanctimonious on a full stomach. Some of us aren't so lucky. Come on.
So, you want to be a governor? The Idiot's Guide to French Oppression. What is this, a 12-step program to dictatorship?
Nah, I read that one too. Highly overrated.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're starting to take this job seriously.
Well, you know, I gotta admit, governing has its appeal. Besides, I'm not about to let Inspector Clueless get the best of me.
You know, your groupies almost ruined it for us today.
Oh, come on now. Their heart's in the right place.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
You know, Em, you're funny. An hour ago, you wanted them spanked and grounded.
Well, I'll admit I admire their fanatical devotion to a cause if you admit you've created a monster.
Yeah, but it's a monster with great gams.
Looks like Ribbit just hit the fan.
Oh.
Hurry up, Jack!
Anders, you will be armed!
Inspector, what's going on?
Ah! What is the alarm, gendarme?
Look what these criminals have done! It is an outrage!
Oh, well, I'm sure it is just... Gadzooks.
Governor, a leader of resolute authority would promptly punish these tramps for their insolence!
But, Inspector, there seems to be some kind of a misunderstanding because the governor is widely thought of as a mother figure to all his people.
Of course, there are some who say I am the biggest mother figure in the whole world.
Governor, as I see it, there is only one course of action to deter that type of rebellion from spreading.
Oh, well, yes, of course. Any good leader is open to suggestion.
Not this time. This is your final chance. Fail this, and a new governor who knows how to deal with such insurrections will be here in the blink of an eye. So, how are we going to deal with these ruffians?
Well, I would have to say, execute them at once.
Très bien. It's about time you started showing some backbone, Crook.
Well, I was just waiting for the perfect moment.
Governor, are you out of your mind? You can't kill these poor girls.
Nonsense! He is the governor. He can do as he pleases.
In theory, yes, but not if he fares the wrath of the Dragoon.
Do not worry about the caped ape, madame. I have it on very good authority that he is on vacation.
But he's never so far gone that he can't see where he's needed.
Well, there is an old Latin proverb that applies to this situation. It is, ixne onde agundre.
What does this mean?
The Dragoon is a crusader for the people, and he won't let those girls die without a fight.
She has been drinking the water again, Inspector. Don't listen to her.
Another criminal, huh? I'll let him come. The boy's a barrier.
What are you doing?
Reading Croak's laws? Maybe I can figure out a way to throw the book at the inspector.
It's about time you started talking some sense. Lead with the spine and aim for the bridge of his nose.
And what gives? Since the first day we met, you've been accusing me of being a Neanderthal who only knows how to solve his problems with his fist.
And since that very day, you've portrayed me to be the most civilized boar ever to threaten the fate of the world through her inaction.
Yeah, but this time we got the law on our side, and I'm gonna prove to Ribbit that this here toadstool ain't big enough for the both of us.
Wake up and smell the pond scum, Jack. It's time for some good old-fashioned American strong-arm tactics.
But we haven't even tried the strong arm of the law.
He is the law.
Not while I'm governor.
But you're not the governor.
I won't tell if you won't. And if Baldo doesn't like it, then Baldo can just kiss my waxy white lily.
Trump! It is a fine afternoon for a hanging, is it not?
Inspector, I have decided to delay the execution until we can have a proper trial.
Just when you do something right, you open your mouth and ruin everything.
Inspector, I have found that these people respond better to a gentle hand than a closed fist. Besides, they're just children.
Just children! They are the enemies of France! Let this be a lesson to whomever taught them such horrible behavior!
Believe me, they will get a spanking they will never forget. I doubt I will forget it either.
Zuta law, this will not stand!
Oh? I beg to differ. According to Article 8, Section 12 of the Pulau Pulau Constitution, it states that the governor has the sole authority to, and I quote, inquire into facts, apply the law, and declare judgment.
You fool! Napoleon has given me the authority to fire you! Guards, arrest the governor at once!
Well, I'm glad we straightened that out.
This won't hurt much. Have you any last words?
'Tis a far greater thing to take the life from my body than the fire from my loins.
Not even in death will you tear the dragoon away from my bosom.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I hate the governor, and Napoleon also.
Unless the ex-governor has any further objections, let the killing begin!